Hey, hope everybody's doing well. In this video, I want to talk about the plot command. This command is used throughout the class to visualize graphs, and it's very helpful to know. So let me jump right into the syntax here. So the plot command, well, it starts off with the word plot. PLO2, make sure that you are using a capital P here. Now let me explain the rest of the syntax here. This f, that stands for the function, like x squared plus 2, x cubed, the square root of x, sine of x, whatever function that you need to plot. Now what about the rest of it? Well, the rest of it is contained in curly braces. There are three components to this. The first one is the variable that you want to use. The second piece is the smallest x value in which you want to plot this. And well, the last one is the largest x value. So let me jump into two examples here. So the examples that I want, well, the functions are exactly the same, but the plotting domains are different. So the first example, I want to plot x squared plus 2x plus 1 on the interval from -1 to 3. Well, to do that, I'm going to bring my cursor in here so I can start a new coding box. I'm going to look at the word plot, capital P-L-O-T. Now notice that it's black. Now after a command, and it's after every command, it's always a square bracket. I'm going to type in the function itself, x squared plus 2x plus 1, and now I need, in curly braces, I need to put in the variable that I was using, well, I was using x, the lower bound, the smallest value that I want to plot, and then the largest value. Now, the one thing that you not need to notice here is that this is still red, pink, whatever. I need to make sure that we close it up. Now, to evaluate this, that's a shift enter. Shift enter, and there's my plot. And that's all there is to it. Now, this particular problem, well, it looks very similar to the one we just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Just did a Control C. Come down here and make sure that I have a new text box. I'm not going to go in here. Cursor, horizontal, click, Control V. There it is. This is in its own new coding box. What do I need to change? Well, the -1 should become a -3 because that's my lower bound here. And the 3, that should become a 5. I'll do another shift enter and I get this particular plot. Notice that I go from -3 to 5. Now, what I need you to also notice is that the axes, they are not labeled, so we know what the labels are. Like in here, this is x. I'm telling Mathematica that this is x. Now, if I change this x to say t, because there might be some problems we're dealing with time, if I try to plot this, I'm going to get an empty plot. What that means is, well, there's something not quite right. And it turns out that I need to be consistent with my variables. If my function's in terms of t, I need to tell Mathematica that I want to plot this with the variable t. Now if I do a shift enter, this is the exact same curve that we had before. But now, in my mind, I have a horizontal axis of t and a vertical axis of, well, let's just say y. It just depends on what you're writing on your piece of paper. And that's the plot command. So a really quick review. I got a plot, P-L-O-T, the function name itself, the actual function, the variable, the lower bound, and the upper bound. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, let me know.